California couple left bikes in yard to lure thieves, beat them with bats, and posted videos to YouTube. Stop texting my girlfriend. Chill bro. She is dating both of us. You are my boyfriend-in-law. The end of manspreading. Student fed up with men infringing on her public space wins National Design Award for creating chair that restricts how they sit down. Black girls say daddy and Mexican girls say papi. What the duck white girls say? Punch me harder Kyle. How to tie the hangman's noose. It's not of the week. Thanks man. You're a lifesaver. I remember the first time I asked my dad to sign something for me in high school. He shook his head and said if I sign this, you're going to have to learn how to forge my signature. If you sign it from the start, you'll be able to sign whatever you want and they'll never know. Grown men. Why are you still playing video games? Same reason you wear makeup. Nice little escape from reality. They gave my client a life sentence, but I look spectacular. I had to break up with him. Our signs weren't compatible. I'm a Gemini. And he told me not to flush when I paid at his house to save money. So I obliged until I went through his Discord and found pics of him drinking it. Yeah why? What's up? I thought I heard something loud drop. That was my shirt. Your shirt fell and made that noise. I was inside of it. Understandable. Have a great day. Bro, people can't even joke around here without you getting mad as duck. And I don't know if it was a joke, but it looked like it, and you look like you take everything too serious. Are you having a bad day? Just go to r/I bleach, that should cheer you up. Bro, this is no time for masturbation. Doubt this guy's is either. Okay. But the video. I doubt this guy is either. I've seen lots of balls before. I can assure you this person is over the age of 26. Hol up. You can tell apart the balls of a 12-year-old apart from a 26-year-old? Wait, shut. Abort mission abort. Wesley Widener. I'm going to end up in jail. Or working at Olive Garden. Either way, endless salads are getting tossed. What's the most useless piece of advice you can give me? You can eat water by freezing it first. You can smell water by boiling it first. You can break water by punching a pregnant lady. My brain refuses to believe there are 4 people in this photo. Therapist. I want you to write letters to everyone who bullied you and burned them. Therapist after a week. So how do you feel? Me. I feel great, but what do I do with these letters? Me. Therapist. I forgot my wallet. Me. Okay then just watch how I eat. Millennials quit whining. I paid off $150,000 in student loans and own a $400,000 home because I save. It's not that hard. I make coffee at home. Bus instead of Uber. Shop sales. Had parents pay off my loans and buy me a house because I'm daddy's special boy. Got Hula with ads. Hi. How are you? But you? Yeah, me too. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure. Do you wanna commit suicide with me? No one. Fred. Let's split game. Daphne and I will search the bedroom. When you take your kid at McDonald's, but they have no money to buy any. A 9-year-old kid apparently got caught selling hot Cheetos / hot fries for $0.25 in baggies at school. What you crave in a relationship is what you lacked in your childhood. I'm figuring this shut out. Definitely didn't lack a null in my childhood, but okay. A very famous movie star that lives in River City was brave and turned in her only gun for destruction. Way to set the examples. As you can see, police officer Andy Felter Bush was starstruck. Any man who can do this should be allowed to. Fame Men Nest's picnic falls apart after no one makes any sandwiches. This could be you. All I need is your address. They offered you $80 per hour to clean the cemetery alone 10 PM to 5 AM. You're taking the job. $80 per hour. You GM fu thinking and ma refuse that. Shut, I'm making sure each one of those tombs are spotless with the finest holy water. Annabelle Trina visit her friend. Aisle 6 row 3 bro. Might get haunted, but I'm leaving each shift in a Bentley with Casper and his home is in the back. Bro, your girlfriend looks ugly? So? I mean, how can you love someone who is ugly? Look at these. One is good looking 100 RS note and other is ugly looking. Will the value of ugly note be less in market? No. Then. So same as with people. It's not about looks bro. It's about the value they hold in a life. So women are like money. I don't have any. I see no god up here. Take off your helmet then you'll see. Kids born in 2010 are turning 22 this year, let that sink in. I was going to donate blood today, but they always ask way too many personal questions. Like, whose blood is this? And where did you get it? Someone donates 1 kidney and is hailed as a hero. I donate 5 and get arrested. White people, our ancestors nut some horrible things. Not mine. I'm German. I really hate what this pandemic has done. So I was on a trip to the Czech Republic and was sitting on the train when a Chinese tourist sat beside me. I kinda stared at him unintentionally and it kinda made him anxious. He pleaded, "I'm no sick, sorry I'm not sick." It really broke my heart and it made me nearly tear up. So I hugged and kissed him and rented a hotel. We made love for like 4 hours so he can feel my Aussie love. My ace is still sore because I was not prepared. The biodegradable burial pot turns your body into a tree. Plant a walnut tree on top of me so people can eat my nuts forever. A lot of women actually turn into good drivers. So if you're a good driver, watch out for turning women. Nobody. Google Street View in Russia. Wait a minute. I always thought this invisible guy on the Powerpuff Girls was just funny because he's obviously dressed as a pimp. But it only now occurs to me that maybe it's not an invisible dog he's got on a leash. After firefighters saved piglets from a barn fire, 6 months later the farmer sent them sausages made from the piglets as a thank you gift. I'm 22. Still sleep with the teddy bear my dad bought me the day I was born. Rest in peace dad. Hi 22. I'm dad. When you moved out of your parents' house. My daughter made $110 on her lemonade stand today, in like an hour. Turned out people were handing her $5 and $10 and she was just assertively saying thank you for the tip and not offering change. Chivalry is dead, explain this then. This account is run by May's current boyfriend. I want to find her a replacement before I break up with her. Brag a little. What is the coolest thing you've done lately? I finally confess my feelings for my best friend. I had a feeling she had similar feelings and she did. Then we spent last weekend camping and doing mushrooms. Haven't felt so connected to someone in my entire life. The situation is still a little weird right now, but I think it's going to work out to be amazing. What he didn't say is that he did this while cheating on his wife. I'm the wife. Son. Here's a riddle. What has 4 legs but isn't alive? Nice try dad. It's the chair. Not this time son. You know what they call a cigarette in Britain? What? You can't post or comment for 24 hours. This is because you previously posted something that didn't follow our community standards. This post goes against our standards on harassment and bullying, so only you can see it. I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and for some ducking reason. They speak in Vietnamese. Why is no one freaking out over Mater from Cars? The guy lives in a junky yard full of car parts, which wouldn't be that bad if he didn't exist in a universe of talking cars. He sleeps surrounded by discarded organs and hollowed out corpses. The Cars universe is so ducked up, if you give it more than 20 seconds of thought. Used to be the internet would go krrsh screely breep bop bloop blop when you turned into on, and you'd spend half an hour downloading a quarter of a bob until someone called the landline. Now I can use Bitcoin to buy a queef in a jar from the comfort of my own dystopian hell. Genghis Khan killed so many people that the earth began to cool. 40 million people were wiped off the planet. Vast areas of farmland were reclaimed by the forests and carbon levels dropped significantly. So it's true. One single person can make a difference in climate change. Shut up you lame ace reddit using neg. You chose violence Jesus. Duck you, I'll find you in real life and cut your eyelids off. So you'll see your father's pens being cut off, and I'll rub your face into his bleeding crotch and ram his dismembered cook up your ace. Wait, you guys actually use incognito to watch porn? I thought it was a joke. I don't want Google recommending rule 34 Luigi. Self-fisting. Every time I put in the letter R. POV. You're bleeding out, but we have to wait for my Bluetooth to connect before I drive to the hospital. My wife hates being embarrassed, so we surprised her at the airport. Welcome back from prison, Mom. Elon Musk just announced that Tesla cars will soon be able to connect to each other via Bluetooth, allowing drivers to communicate and speak with other Tesla drivers nearby. Road rage about to be like a COD lobby. Why Team Rocket Meowth can talk. One day, Meowth came across a female Meowth named Meowsy. She rejected him, saying that he was poor and that she preferred humans. So Meowth attempted to make himself more human-like to make her love him. Thus, he painstakingly taught himself to speak human language and walk upright like a human. Palpatine sends Rey back in time to before Vader was born. She changes her name to Shmi to hide her identity. She finds out she is pregnant with Kylo's child. She gives birth to Anakin, the rise of Skywalker. I always wanted to find you, Waldo, but not like this. Not like this. When I bought my giant crystal ball, the lady looked me in the eye and said, whatever you do, never ever leave it uncovered when you're not home. And I said, oh wow, because of spirits? And she said, what? No, because if the sun hits it weird it'll burn down your house. Important lesson. Am I the only one that thinks this iceberg is sexy? I'd hit it. Paradox. If you choose an answer to this question at random, what is the chance that you will be correct? A. 25%. B. 0%. C. 50%. D. 25%. When the farmer starts milking, but you're actually a bull. Greek man beats up furry because he thought that he was associated with the ultra-nationalist Grey Wolves organization. So I just realized this. Okay, so I'm 13, and I just realized that when I'm older I will see all of the YouTubers that have made my life great die. Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and everyone from Smosh dead. Well, you are on this sub, so let's just say it's not 100% guaranteed. We ain't like other triplets. What the duck, man? I already shot that chick 2 times. Scree. Meow. Hey. Stop having sex, you damn cats. Minus 10 points from Gryffindor. Oh. Sorry, Professor McGonagall. Me in real life. I've been alive 20 years and still haven't found the right thing to say when someone knocks on the door of the public bathroom you're in. Come back with a warrant. You all might not remember, but Winnie the Pooh kept a strap at all times. Hey son. What are you drawing? It's a picture of mommy. Oh, of course. I can tell for sure. You did a great job. Kiddo. Honey, I think our son might be retarded. My daughter loves being buried up to her neck in sand at the beach. Her little face lights up when I come back to get her the next day. Everyone, stop finding things that aren't meant to be found. Me. Annoying YouTube bug that shows videos as watched, even though I've never seen them before. Do you know who else suffers from dementia? Do you know who else suffers from dementia? Do you know who else suffers from dementia? Interesting. It says here that the good guys have won every single time. Lucky us. Why are humans the only creatures that drink milk as adults? Well, it's easy for you. You have supermarkets and stuff. Hey Mary, can I snack some milk from your tights? Duck off. Privet. You see. When you make a fake OnlyFans with your baby mama's needs to pay her child support. Crazy driving there. Frederick. Thanks. And it's Fred. Unless we are dating. Then it's Freddy. Like Freddy. Buddy. Get out of there. Arguing on the internet is like running in the Special Olympics. Even if you win, you're still retarded. At the supermarket. Me. Hey, are these carrots genetically modified? Store worker. Why you ask? Carrot. Yeah. Why you ask? Backslash. Mommy. Look. Ricky, you son of a butch. Forget everything you learned in college. You won't need it here. But I didn't go to college. Well then, you're unqualified for this job. Confused Ungabunga. You have $100. Free. Respecting trans women. Free. Respecting trans men. Free. Respecting non-binary / gender non-conforming people. Free. Respecting all trans people and their identity / pronouns. I'm gonna pay you $100 to duck off. You cannot be walking around with that much ace and expect me not to post a selfie for the boys. I'll see you Monday, Ms. Rodriguez. Update. Got suspended. But in the conference my teacher was eyeballing me like she wanted it. I don't know whose man needs to see this, but it's right here. Trust me, I don't get it. We know. You killed him. How to politely remind your friend that they owe you money. I saw a black guy riding a bike yesterday. I thought it was mine. Then I checked the garage and it was still chained up, asking for food. Me as a dad. Makes a funny "that's what she said" joke. My son. Dad, stop, I'm only 14. My brother. That's what she said. My brother. Me and my son. Just got a PR email asking me to write about these new classroom safety bots. I hate everybody. Are these for the police to hide in? When you're short and suddenly see a person shorter than you. It's 2589 BC. The Egyptians are building the Giza pyramids. You are immortal. You have $0. You decide to save $10,000 every day, never spending a cent. 4,609 years later, it's 2020. You only have only 1/5 the average fortune of the 5 richest billionaires. Tax the rich, the 1%. Immortal me saving $10,000 since 2589 BC. Meanwhile in Texas, a local barber in my area just got arrested for selling dogs. Blew my mind. I've been his customer for years. I had no idea he was a barber. Yo. His rings are ready. Virtue weak. Armor is heavy. There's deception in his soul already. Morgoth spaghetti. First look at Ansambuna Sauron in The Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power. When you're laughing at World War III memes and start to wonder why the sun is coming out at 9 p.m. Mr. John is very strong. He can carry a barrel without any difficulties. That barrel must be heavy. I never see him struggling like that before. I wonder why Mrs. Smith doesn't help him. Doctor, are you sensually active? Me, yeah. Doctor, locks doors. Why do you ride a horse like that? It's not a horse. It's a unicorn. Hipsters will order a sage-infused triple mocha jazzachino with anti-chafing dolphin milk and a hint of cinnamon, but still freak out when I start sipping vodka. How about I don't tell you how to listen to the Shags on vinyl and you don't tell me how to drive the Duck school bus? Boss, you are fired. Me. Pauses Netflix. Why? I think I found my new lawyer. Just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty. I'm 32 and my girlfriend is 13. Can we still do quests together, or are our levels too far apart? Sorry, kind of new to World of Warcraft. Thanks a lot guys. I picked her up from her middle school earlier, and we're going to get to questing as soon as she's done grading her students' papers. 10 years ago we had Steve Jobs, Bob Hope and Johnny Cash. Now we have no jobs, no hope and no cash. Please don't let David Gapon die. My son proposed to his fiancée about 6 months ago and she said yes. They're super happy. We love her family too. I just found out today that another girl is in love with him and plans to propose next week. Should I say anything? Oh, and also, he's 4. They're all 4. When my mom walked in I immediately switched to Pan cause it was easier to explain.